Go.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. I'm Abigail, the ultimate guru. You'll have to forgive me because I have a fever tonight. If I have brain lapses, please forgive me. With me is my co host, the world's only comedian, Bryden Proctor.
Hello.
You don't have to worry about a thing because we are here to help. But do you know who's not here to help you? Someone who has betrayed my trust, Bryden's trust, everyone's trust because he's not here to help you. Maybe he'll show up later. We'll see. But it was Keg.
Yeah.
Keg. It was Powder Keg.
I mean, just
He's
what a
probably
letdown.
sleeping. He's probably asleep right now, but we
Probably.
were really looking forward to it.
I don't know. You can only have somebody stab you in the back so many times before.
Yeah. We're
You
gonna
know.
have to get him back. Maybe we should stab him a few times. Maybe I
Yes.
shouldn't be saying that this close to the beginning.
Probably not. No.
If
There
you,
there it goes.
yeah. Sorry, everybody. Sorry, Bryden. Forgive me, please. You know what? Never mind. I'm not sorry. I shouldn't apologize to you for anything because you're an asshole. If you'd like to submit a Dear Abby question, you can DM me on Twitter at OctoAbby with an I. Please send me Dear Abbies as you hear this. Just send me literally anything you can think of. I want so many Dear Abbies I have to choose between them
Just
and
anything you can think
prioritize.
of. Just anything you can
Just,
think of.
yes. Yeah.
That no takebacks.
No
Anything you
takebacks.
guys can think of, that'll be fine.
Yes.
Yeah.
DM me immediately.
That's gonna work. That's a great fucking plan that you put out there.
Exactly. All my other plans work out so well, don't
Hmm.
they? Bryden is at one and only Bryden. That's the number one. For as little as $1 a month, you can get access to all of our bonus episodes, which we release on Mondays at patreon.com/slash here to help podcast. We appreciate our patrons very much. Last bonus episode, we had Cloutless on. Cloutless is wonderful. We like Cloutless very much. I hope you can come on soon
Yeah, yeah.
again.
You know who wasn't there though for most of it?
That was me.
That was you. Yeah,
I was having a hard time.
she was having her period.
I was not having my period. Not this time. That has happened. But no. Okay. Our first Dear Abby of the week. Dear Abby and Bryden, what's the best way to drop a diss track?
I
I'm not
don't.
sure what the question means.
Well, it's like if you're wanting to have beef with another rapper.
No, I understand what a diss track is, but does he mean is he putting on SoundCloud or on Twitter? Like, is he saying, how do you compose one? I'm not really sure.
I mean, I think you need like a musical rival first, and I doubt what fucking Snow White, Lily White motherfucker wrote into this has a rap rival.
It's the British kid, and I think he wants to diss track battle me
Oh,
specifically. I think it's like us.
I mean, it's British rap. There's like, you're not Dizzy Rascal. Dizzy Rascal was the only good one. Maybe The Streets was pretty good, but there's not any. You're done already. You're British. There's not good British
Yeah.
rappers. That just doesn't
I mean,
happen.
I would say just make it and drop it on Twitter. Make like an MP4 file with like a picture there or something. And I'll send you one back if it's me. If
Oh,
I'm the
go
target.
no. Oh,
Bryden will
bunker,
make my
gov.
beats.
Oh, how can I be homophobic? My bitch is gay. That shit is fucking sucks, bro. That shit sucks. British rap is so fucking lame. All of it.
I can't imagine it. I don't think I've ever heard British rap.
I mean, Dizzy Rascal, and that's basically it.
Dizzy Rascal.
Just
I'll
Dizzy
look it up
Rascal.
later.
Everything else is just, oi, bruv. Oh, oh, no, no. Like, it's just like how they talk, but faster. Like, it just sucks.
That does sound
Just
terrible.
sucks. Like,
I'd like to hear it though.
there's tons of it. I mean, it sucks. It's stupid. Dumber than hell.
Dear Abby, my Irish girlfriend keeps eating all of my potatoes. I'm buying like 100 a day at this point, just trying to have mashed for dinner. And every time I come home, they're gone, and she's walking around smiling warmly, looking literally pregnant. What the fuck?
You got to take them all away. You know what happens when you take all the potatoes away?
She moves to New York
Yeah. Here comes a cop.
because there you go. There's your solution. That was fast. We're on a roll today. And then I also have this. It's not really a Dear Abby, but I saw there's been an opinion out there that when you mate with shorter people, you're potentially saving the planet by
God.
shrinking the needs of subsequent generations. Like they need less of everything because they're smaller. Lowering the height minimum for prospective partners on your dating profile is a step toward a greener planet. What do you
Okay,
think
guess
about
what?
this?
No, that's how you get the fucking liberal chicks on Tinder. That's what you do. Is you're a short fella. Just tell them fucking me is saving the planet. That's what you got to tell them. I'm all for this. Now it's probably a load of shit, but I'm all for it. Anything you got to do, guys, to navigate in, get you a
Yeah.
nice Jewish gal from the colleges. That's
Just make up different reasons why you being shorter is good for the environment and why your kids being shorter with her would be good for the environment. Just be like, oh, we weigh less in the SUV, so it creates less pollution.
and
We
think
need smaller clothes.
the world would be way more equitable at theme parks because everybody'd be
Yeah.
shorter. Shorter people can ride the roller coasters.
They would have to lower the height and just, I guess, take the children, the tiny people flying out of the
Well, they
straps on the nose. I don't know.
They-
I don't know what you would do about that.
well, you'd make new roller coasters.
Oh, I see.
Smaller
Does it all be
ones.
kiddie roller coasters?
No, they're
Kiddie
like-
roller coasters are the worst.
No. They'd be full size roller coasters. The harnesses would be different.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I would be screwed.
You wouldn't be around. This is generations from now.
It's good that no one has ever thought to put in a max height requirement for
I
those things.
definitely think that they have.
I've never seen it. There's none of those like little chart things that you have to stand by. That's like if you're this tall, you can't get on.
Yeah, but I mean, it's got to be like, I don't think that Shaq gets to ride like some of the roller coasters that like come real close to the tracks, They'll be going in there, they're like, ah.
Like a Space Mountain at Disney or
Well, there you
something,
go.
dude. I worry in that thing. I've been on it a few times, and like you get to a certain part where it's like right over your head, and it's like, oh my gosh, I feel like I almost died.
And after the first time, you still worry about it because you think you've grown.
I guess. Oh, I don't know. It's possible. Did you know that when you are pregnant, the ligaments in your body relax so that your hips can kind of spread out and stuff to make it easier to birth the baby, right? So your hands can get longer, your feet can get longer, your nose
dude.
can get longer. So why couldn't my spine get longer too? I've had 3 babies.
I don't think that it would, but it is good to know that pregnant women are so lazy that even their insides are fucking lazy, dude. Your ligaments are like, I'm done. It's a beautiful
Well,
miracle.
No, they're working overtime.
They're not.
They're spreading. They're getting bigger. I have gone up a shoe size and a half since before I ever had kids. Okay, that is working overtime.
It's not.
Those hormones are going crazy.
They're getting lazy. They're relaxing in a fucking hammock, dude. Like you just got lazy ligaments, dude. You got the lazy legs.
The best thing that can come out of this transgender movement is that they start making bigger shoes for me. Like it'll be so much easier to find cute shoes if this goes along further. Like that's the one benefit. That's the bright side. It'll be great.
I hope that
And clothes that can accommodate my shoulders without being stretchy. Can you imagine? I think I might be switching sides. I'm convincing myself.
This is some real feminist bullshit, and I'm not shocked. And I just want it to be confirmed that you do indeed look like a man, and that you were built like a fucking dude.
Just
And you're
taller
a
than
disgusting
you.
fucking lumberjack of a person.
Okay, so then you are built like a woman.
I'm built like a young Bob Dylan, or maybe a David Bowie in his peak.
You will never be David Bowie.
Yeah,
I
I
bet
mean,
you would
I
look
can't sing.
Terrible in a dress.
David Bowie didn't wear a dress.
I've seen him wear a dress.
It's a jumpsuit, sure.
I saw a dress.
I don't think it was a dress. I don't think he wore a dress.
I think he did.
He wore space jumpsuits.
Beside the point. Okay, you would look terrible with all that glitter.
I could wear a space
You would just look
jumpsuit.
bad. You could wear a space
David Bowie
jumpsuit
looks gay.
with your tubby belly.
Yes. I drape something over it. I wear a hoodie on top of it. Hide
That's
it.
what you should do for your DJ shows. Get like a spacesuit and then wear the sunglasses mask.
No?
You would look very cool.
A minute ago, I looked fucking fat and stupid and gay.
Yeah, I was being sarcastic with the cool comment.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. All of you and your cool man clothes that you wear all the time can,
I'm
just shut the
wearing
fuck
a
up.
dress, okay?
And yeah, where'd you get it? Out of the closet?
Yes, out of the closet.
There's a chain store called Out of the Closet.
Oh, okay.
And it's like a thrift store, but it's like all gay colors on it and stuff like that. So I imagine they've
never
got
heard that before.
skinwalker clothes around there, you know? Just
That's
big
a
and
good
tall.
tip. I appreciate that.
God damn. Have you seen the King of the Hill episode when the drag queens think Peggy Hill is a drag queen because she's got big old feet and broad shoulders?
I've seen where she like goes to get shoes secretly, and then when she becomes a foot model, I'm not
Different
sure.
episode.
Yeah.
But yes.
Yeah.
You're disgusting.
I'm Peggy Hill. That's me. I'm Peggy Hill.
Except Peggy Hill was like well, she had a job.
That's beside the point here. That's not what we're focused on.
You're too
moving
ugly
into-
to work, dude. You're like, little do I know you're just like applying for jobs all the time, and they're just like, ah!
Maybe I can get a job at Goodwill.
Why? As soon as whenever you're working, your boss is going to come by and go, take that off. Stop stealing the clothes.
Well, I mean, they probably already have to do that. Okay.
Dusty.
I have donated like a bunch of stuff to Goodwill, so I could just take whatever I want. That would be just.
Dusty. You've got a
trade.
cloud of dust around you.
A dust?
Cloud of dust. Just a cloud of dust. Just a cloud of cigarette smoke trailer dust. And it'll never come off your ass.
The kid from Charlie Brown.
Yeah, cat pee girl.
That was hurtful. That was a hurtful one. That is a callback. That's amazing. Did you actually name that episode Cat Bee Girl? I can't remember anymore.
I think
if you did, that's great.
I think it was cat pee lady, but yeah. Because you were a cat pee girl and you grew up to be a cat pee lady.
That's me.
Because some people can't afford to wash their clothes every day.
Okay. It's so good. Okay, let's get into our Reddit advice segment. Am I the asshole for getting up from my chair in the middle of Christmas dinner and shouting, "Shut the fuck up about my body," in response to my husband's observation?
Probably, yeah, but I could have handled that with like a under the table text, but I got to know the context here.
Yeah. So ever since I had my son months ago, so it's only been months. It's only been a few months. We don't know how many.
Who names their kid months ago?
That's a good question. I don't know. These people are crazy. I'm already against them. My husband has started making indirect comments about my body. He never says any hurtful words, but I find his observations, as he calls it, hurtful. For example, he'd see me wearing an old top and say, "Oh, that top used to look good on you, but not anymore, though."
God damn.
Or when he looks at my waist and says, "Wow, didn't know your waist could get this wide."
Holy shit, this dude rules. Step it up, fat pregnant bitches. Time for you to lose the weight.
Basically passive stuff that I tried to ignore till it extended to friends and family. FYI, this went on for months and months and months.
Also, for the record, I don't even think it's that passive to be like, man, that shirt used to look real good. Not now, though. Fat ass.
That's not passive. And she's saying he never says any hurtful words, but those are literally hurtful, aggressive. These are very active words. These are not passive words. This is not.
I didn't know your waist could get so big. Like, short of making a beeping sound when she's like backing up or something like that. It's pretty on the nose.
Dude, this stupid is what I want to know, that you're calling this not hurtful words and passive. Like, I mean, I don't know if she's like gaslit to hell or just an idiot, but dude, this is mean. He's mean.
Well, she could be a real, tub of lard.
She just had a baby
Months ago.
It needs to go. No, look, how long do you think it takes to recover from like 10 months of your body being ruined and destroyed over time? Like, it takes a while to recover. It takes a year or two.
That's not true. Kim Kardashian was like back in fighting shape, like real quick.
No, she literally used surrogates for all but one of her children, you idiot. Those celebrities all use surrogates. What do you mean she was back in shape? She never had the baby. Other people had them.
Nope, you said all but one. I don't know if that's true or not. So stop making accusations, all right? And 2, you said at least one. You said at least one. Guess what? She was right back at it.
She has had so much surgery. All she had to do is get some liposuction.
So go get surgery. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Like, don't walk around with your big swollen fucking feet and your goddamn relaxed ligaments and your fat fucking ass. Just figure it out, ladies. None of this I gotta raise a kid. Be hot. Knock it off. You know how shitty it is for a guy to be like, oh, I got a pregnant. Yay, I'm going to make a family. And then she just lazy ligaments it all up. And she's like, I'm going to be a cow now. Terrible. It's truly terrible.
Yeah. It was really terrible for you to have to watch your wife go through suffering for a year almost. Or exactly a year, because the first 3 months are very difficult with a newborn. And to see that her body has changed from it because it's a year of bodily trauma. That's...
See, now it's like everybody knows that it's 9 months. You said 10 months. I said fine. We'll slide. And now it's a fucking year. Like, how long are you
I literally just said that the first 3 months of having a baby, of like after the baby's born, I just explained to you why I said a year.
Listen,
the first 3 months, you get no sleep, and the first month you're still bleeding and in pain. For one thing,
women are always fucking bleeding and in pain. They always are doing that. They're always bleeding and in pain.
So don't you think you should have a little bit of sympathy for us?
Fucking man up.
Men don't have to man up because you don't have anywhere near the same amount of suffering, okay? Yep. Maybe you should woman up and stop whining about your lot in life because you don't have to spend a fourth of your childbearing years in pain and bleeding.
I don't know. There's a whole lot of guys that are trying to woman up, and you seem pretty fucking upset about that.
That's true. Maybe you shouldn't be womaning up. I feel like you'd be a really ugly woman, actually.
Yeah, of course I would be a really fucking ugly woman. Duh.
It'd be, like, disturbing.
Yeah. Duh.
Plus your hairline is getting a little...
Hairline's always been like this.
Yeah.
It's never changed. It's always been like that.
It's actually like a really impressive widow's peak. Like the level of widow's peak you have without like being balding at all is like insane.
It's been like that since I was a kid. I have no fucking idea why. Vampire.
Usually you get a widow's peak and you also get like spots on the top and stuff. But no.
No, it's been like this my whole life.
Anyway, back to the
always
story.
Always been an old man.
He was born an old man.
Born an old man.
We went to Christmas celebration at his family's home. My sister-in-law complimented my floral maxi dress, and my husband said, I agree it looks nice on you, though I have to admit your waist could get smaller than this.
Well.
Dude, in front of people.
That's
in front of other people. Awkward silence took over. I was absolutely fuming, and this was my last straw. So I got up from my chair in the middle of dinner and I shouted at the top of my lungs, shut the fuck up about my body! That's how it's written. Like, body is really... He was absolutely speechless as his family stared, while some others tried to get me to calm down. But the situation got more tense and dinner ended up being cut short. And my husband storming off to his friend's place to spend the night upon leaving a very nasty text saying I embarrassed him and made a scene over a, quote, observation he made. He called me childish and told me to get therapy for my insecurities instead of verbally abusing him and scaring his family. Now I feel like an absolute idiot asshole. And like I ruined Christmas for him and everybody with my oversensitivity. Am I the asshole?
For doing it at Christmas, yes. You can't do that at Christmas dinner.
But is he not the asshole for saying it
That's
at
not
Christmas
the
dinner?
that's not the question.
Well, yes,
That's
but
not the
I
question.
feel like. Do you understand how mortifying? Like it's bad enough he's saying it in private, right?
No, I think
But
it's just
that's
it's
it's
just an observation and some
it's just
much
an
needed
observation.
criticism.
No. I think that she should have poisoned this man by now. I don't understand why that's gone out of fashion because it seems like it needs to come back,
Well,
judging by all these Reddit posts.
it seems like she probably will because clearly she needs therapy.
I mean, what would you do if you were sitting at Thanksgiving dinner with Erica's family and she just started insulting your body in very specific ways?
I probably have to agree with her. I mean, I'm
Well,
secure.
I am
I'm
a
fucking
fat tub of
secure.
lard.
I'm
Yeah,
fucking
my belly could get smaller.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, duh. Like, dude, I'm secure with who I am. I'm not some fucking woman that needs therapy who just can't get the weight off after she just fucking did the easiest thing in the world, which is have a kid. Like, just get out of get out of
The
town with this.
easiest thing in the world.
Yes.
The easiest thing in the world.
All you do is lay there and push.
I think that you should be kicked in the balls repeatedly for a minute straight every 5 minutes for 24 hours.
Did you know that actually getting kicked in the balls hurts worse than childbirth?
I don't care.
It does.
It's not the same. Like, okay, one kick is worse than one contraction, maybe, but you aren't going to spend 24 hours getting kicked in the balls every 5 minutes.
The one kick in the balls will last a very, very long time. Women have no idea because they have, no balls and also tiny brains.
I think we should test it out. I think we should test it out, and we'll see which of us is right.
Go kick your husband in the balls, and then
he doesn't deserve it.
Well, I'm telling you the truth.
He's
Contractions.
out there cleaning the house.
Most of the contractions don't even hurt.
Yeah, you would know.
Women have told me that. Yeah.
Most of the contractions don't even hurt. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. Even like mild preterm labor makes you not able to sleep, and you're just sitting there crying like, why won't it go away?
That's me every time I try to go to sleep.
That's just because you hate yourself.
Yeah.
It's not the same thing.
It's a much deeper pain.
I'm sure it is. No, you're not the asshole, ma'am. Your husband is the asshole, and he's now gaslighting you. This is like textbook gaslighting, literally telling you need therapy and that you're being the cruel one and that you're insane. Like this is gaslighting 101. I think that maybe you should beat him up or something.
I think that you
lock him in a cage.
You can't do that at Christmas dinner.
You can absolutely lock your husband in a cage at Christmas dinner if there's a cage.
Listen, you can't freak out at Christmas dinner. You save it for the car ride home, that's fine. You have a fight, but you don't stand up at Christmas dinner and do that. You're ruining Christmas.
She's ruining Christmas.
He
ruined Christmas by insulting her.
Nah, nobody would have noticed.
They all noticed. She said they all got quiet. Literally. Okay, word for word. Awkward silence took over.
Yeah, have you ever been to a Christmas dinner before? There's awkward silences. There's not supposed to be a lot of yelling and storming out. That happens.
So what's your advice? How should she handle this?
Well, I mean, besides go to therapy for your obvious anger issues, I would say maybe don't, handle these situations in front of people on Christmas. Maybe that's a car ride home thing.
No, it's not.
Who
caused the scene? Who caused the scene, Bryden? It wasn't her.
It was her. She's the one yelling. And, dude, we don't know that she didn't mention anything about, like, I've said something to him before about this. He may not know.
Well, no, because she's gaslit to hell and thinks he's being passive and nice and not meaning to hurt her when he's intentionally trying to insult her.
No, you can't just assume what this guy's trying to do. He could just be fucking autistic and weird and like that with everybody. You don't know.
I think he's just a piece of shit.
Probably. But she's not much better. I mean, the fucking cow. Why do I have to take this pig's side?
What? I'm glad you and Erica aren't going to ever have kids.
Why?
Because you would be so mean to her.
No, she'd get over it real quick, make you look like a fucking idiot.
Would she?
Mm-hmm.
Would she get over it?
Yeah, or
She'd
I'd
just
leave her.
take all the insults, or you would leave her.
Yeah.
Leave her then. She'd be happier.
Yeah, I keep telling her that.
Well, she's just here for just in case I make you big bucks on Here to Help. That's why she's there.
Yeah.
She's waiting for me to help you guys out, or waiting to come here and stay with me.
That's
that might
fine
be what it
too.
is.
She could just come live with you. I will sit in a chair and then at night go, why won't it go away, and cry. It's fine.
Oh, never mind. I won't take her. That's really sad. I'm sorry for threatening to steal your girlfriend.
By all means.
All right, we are moving on to r/super morbidly obese, which unfortunately, after I found it, I thought that's a hilarious name for it, right? For a subreddit, but it's actually full of people who are like 500 pounds and realize it's unhealthy and want to lose it. So there's not much stuff in there, but someone posted in there that regularly posts in the fat fetish Reddit, which is another one. I guess he's like baiting or something. Anyway, we're going to. It's complicated, okay? It's a complicated situation we're in. The time has come for my fat phobic parents to meet my plus size girlfriend. Please help.
Just point out the window and go, that one over there. You can see her over the hills.
Yeah, she can't really get in. You guys should have made accommodations so she could fit through the door.
Just take the roof off.
Over the past 7 months, I, 21 male, he's 21, have been dating what appears to be right now my future wife and mother of my children.
Not even a little, buddy.
Yeah, good luck with that. My girlfriend, 19 female, is witty, articulate, affectionate, sexy, and has the most gorgeous ocean blue eyes and absolutely rocks her 566-pound body in a way that makes my knees quake. She's 19.
Her knees quake too, dude. She tries to stand up, and that's not...
The whole ground.
Fuck?
The whole town is quaking, dude.
You can't get around with 566 pounds like that. That's big.
It's big. Maybe she's really tall? That doesn't help much.
What, 9 feet? Even then, you'd have to be 17 feet tall for that to like...
And then you'd still look like Josh Denny.
Yeah, I mean, you'd still be, pretty big.
Sorry if that was too much. I just fucking love this girl so much. She means the world to me, and I would love nothing more than for my family to love and accept her for who she is. I just know that's not going to happen. I come from a family of long-distance runners. We run marathons as a family. We do the turkey trots. So yeah, very health-conscious and unfortunately super fat-phobic family. There's a sad face there. Very sad-looking sad face. I've never been with a larger girl, and they don't know I have a preference for much larger women. Never felt that was something I needed to come out about. Fat girls are, just girls. No,
buddy,
they're not.
That's
they're not just girls.
And
You're
that's
actively seeking them out, for one thing. You've made that very clear.
And that's so fat. That's so 19 and 566 pounds. Like
that's literally, she could just go on TV. She could be a TV star right now.
I mean, Dr. No could to doctor be like, you didn't lose the weight again. I see. If you keep eating like this, you're going to die.
Be dead by 25.
Yeah, absolutely. Because it's
That's
not
a problem.
Like 566 at 19. By the time you're 22, you're over 700.
Yeah, like wife and mother of your children, my butt. First of all, she won't be able to get pregnant. If she can, the pregnancy will probably kill her. And if that doesn't, she won't be able to raise the kid.
Yeah, there's no way. How do you...
I don't know.
Ugh, God damn.
Yeah, they know I'm seeing someone, but I've been hush about her to them. My friends have met her, but when it comes to family, I've been a little extra guarded, which I admit is BS boyfriend behavior. So here I am now. BS boyfriend behavior. What does that mean?
I think it just means shitty. Like,
Yeah,
she
I
probably
know,
wants
but
to meet his family, but it's like, he has to be like, hey, listen, you are as big as a Prius. Like, you can't, they're not going to like you. I don't know. No, this guy, somebody in his family that's like a long distance runner molested him, and he's just going the other way with it.
Oh, probably. That's probably what happened. That's really sad, actually.
I mean, just don't overcorrect too much there, Germany. What the fuck?
Yeah. Planning to proudly present the love of my life to my family that I too care a lot about. Feeling a lot of anxiety, but I really am hoping for the best. I'm almost positive they won't say anything rude to her face, but I just know the. This person cannot type. I'm really sorry. But I just know the comments are going to come when she's not around, I think is what that's supposed to say, but it does not. It's like nonsense.
So
like,
wait, you're telling
jargled.
me that the guy that goes after 600-pound women on purpose isn't very smart?
Yeah, I mean, I could
That's
just
wild.
read it verbatim. I'm going to start just reading them verbatim because this makes me look like an idiot when I'm sitting here trying to correct them and I'm like stumbling over it. I'm almost positive they won't say anything rude to her face, but I just now the I'm gonna comments when she's not around. Like, what is that?
Hey,
I
you
don't
just
know.
forgot a K in there.
Yeah. Any advice? Should I prepare them? I hate the idea of even doing that. My girlfriend comes from a large family.
Yeah.
I doubt she. Does he mean like a lot of kids? I really doubt it.
Yeah. I don't think that's. I think it comes from. They're the people of Mountain
Yeah.
Dew.
I doubt they do drink Mountain Dew.
Oh yeah.
Fat families do always
They
drink
love
Mountain
it.
Dew. I did not realize that, but I just had like flashes of images in my mind from my childhood and like friends who had fat parents. It's like, oh yeah.
They love
And it's
Mountain
funny,
Dew.
my grandma, my grandma, she would watch us sometimes when I was a kid for a little while, and she would take us to the gas station and get a fountain drink sometimes. And she would not. The one thing we were not allowed to have is Mountain Dew, and she would say, "Fat people drink Mountain Dew. It's not
do.
because the extra caffeine or because it looks like toxic sludge. That's what fat people drink."
It is what fat people drink. I mean, I love a Baja Blast. The Mountain Dew Baja Blast is amazing, but I'm a Baja boy, dude. I love me some T-Bell, you know.
Yep. Okay, my girlfriend comes from a large family. I doubt she feels like she needs to prep her parents for her skinny boyfriend. LOL. P.S. Just to be clear, too, I'm not a feeder. I would never force her to alter her body for me, and if she wanted to lose weight, I'd happily help her. Yeah, that's.
Buddy, I don't buy that. I don't believe that at all. I don't think that that's. Yeah, I don't think that that's true at all. I think he sits around and he brings her waffles and
Yeah.
cake and is just like, oh, yum.
I had read through the comments and I didn't screenshot all the ones I found or anything like that, but I do remember a lot of them. Because he kept commenting and responding to people, and he was answering things like, yeah, she has gained another 100 pounds since we've been together, but I think it's because I keep trying to make her healthy food and she'll eat it, and then she'll just make herself whatever she wanted anyway on top of it. So she gets 2 dinners now, and like stuff like that, just all throughout the comments. It's like, haha, I'm not a feeder. No, but she has gained, another 100 pounds. And like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't buy that.
No,
I don't
he's
buy
like,
that.
this man is killing this girl.
On the plus
He
side,
is
he's
sending
killing
her
this
to the-
girl.
Yes. I mean, your problem solved. Like, she might not make it to the family event.
Fuck no, dude. I mean, especially if they're like uphill, like a slanted driveway. There's no way.
Yes.
She's not making it. If they're downhill, she's never coming back. She rolls.
Yeah. There's not much you can do. I mean, yeah, just take her for a hike, see what happens. I don't know.
Where? Have you seen
I don't know.
trails? They're not like, 560. You got
First of all, stop making her dinner.
Yeah.
Do not feed her. Like she was not she could go a month without eating and not die as long as she's drinking water with like salt and magnesium.
Just throw
Like
the
she
hose
could
in
go
there.
a month with no food and she would lose like 50 pounds and not die. Like it would be fine.
Yeah, you just take the hose, hook it up to the bathtub,
Yeah.
throw her in there. You'd be like, if you're thirsty, drink this, and then once a day, just come by, spray her down. That way she doesn't stink, and then there you go.
I don't think she can fit in a bathtub.
No, you get the hose coming from the bathtub just to
Oh, I see.
whatever bed, And
Oh, I
then
see.
you spray her down. She can wash herself with a rag on a stick.
There you go. I mean, you could just lock her in a room. Yeah.
I
I mean, yeah, I don't know what to tell you about your parents. Like, there's no way that you're gonna bring that girl into that house and they're not gonna at least make some faces.
yeah, well,
Like, even the most polite people in the world are gonna be like, "Oh,
that's why you have to prep him. He's like, I don't feel like I should have to. You anybody
no, you need to prep them."
if he brought her over to my place, I would want to know ahead of time. Like, just so you know, like, where's she gonna sit?
No, that's the other thing. That was also in the comments. He was like talking about how he needs to go over there ahead of time and make like accommodations for her, like extra pillows so she can sit on the couch comfortably and like a bigger chair or something. Like she needs an extra large chair for the table and stuff. And I was thinking about it and I was like, I don't think that's enough. I
No,
don't think that's going to help.
because like, hold on, this has got to be on the damn internet. How much does Lizzo weigh?
I don't think it's 566 pounds. I
Fuck
think she's
no.
a lot lighter than that. 566 is like you can't get out of bed almost. Like maybe you can. I don't know. Maybe it depends on the person.
So Lizzo's 300 pounds.
Yeah.
That's almost 2 Lizzos.
That's insane. She's dying. I mean,
Yeah.
you should probably be a lot more worried about the fact that your girlfriend's going to be dead in a couple years than how your family's going to look at her when she comes over
Like, Merry
and can't fit
Christmas.
through the doorway.
Here's a new fucking CPAP machine. Like, I don't. You're 19. God damn.
Yeah.
That can't be
you
real,
just-
man. There's no fucking way. Because otherwise,
I
that's
hope
sad.
not. But it's a thing that the like manosphere type people like to say a lot. But like every woman on my 600-pound life or whatever it's called has a boyfriend who's
Yeah.
thinner than her.
Well, there's
Like
guys
I mean,
that are
not
into
that thin, not like marathon runner thin,
Huh.
but like I mean, yeah.
He also
It's
never
fine.
said that he was a marathon runner. He just said
He
he was
did.
thin. Oh,
He's-
did he? Okay. Well,
Yeah,
I think he used to
he
though
does.
as a kid. He just doesn't does he actively do it?
Probably not as often anymore, but he's only like 21, so it wasn't that long ago.
Yeah, I don't know. My advice is just fucking wait it out. She'll be dead any day now, and then just avoid the whole conflict.
Problem solved.
Yeah.
I mean, alternatively, you could try to get her some help.
Ah, you don't want to do that. You're too young to help somebody. Fuck that.
Encourage her to get gastric bypass surgery and get a sweet reality TV deal.
Well, yeah,
That's my advice.
you go on, but she's not gonna stop eating. The doctor knows not gonna put up with that bullshit. He's not.
I mean, yeah.
You seen the show?
I mean-
he comes up and he's like, "You're a fat fucking piece of shit, and you can't have the surgery because you've been eating again. You eat all of the cheese and the crackers, and then the crackers with the whole turkey legs." I love.
I
Dr.
have
No.
never seen. I think I've only seen bits and pieces of the show. I never like sat there and actively watched it. No, but I do know that a lot of people, like half the people, or something ridiculous like that, that get the surgery, like not even related to the show, just in general, just gain weight back. Like they stretch their stomach out again.
Yep, that's the whole thing. They put the band on there, and then people were like, "Yeah," and then they just are just it's no good. Get a real addiction. Don't be addicted to food. Get a real addiction. Do like coke or heroin or fucking meth or drink a bunch or just chain smoke cigarettes.
Meth would make her skinnier too.
Yeah, you'd probably just kill her really quick, actually. Her heart would go
Honestly,
out,
yeah.
dude. There's no way. She wouldn't be skinny.
That's a
Her
good
heart would
point.
explode.
I don't know what you can even do at that point. Like I realize there's other people on that same subreddit who were almost that way and have lost like 100 pounds and stuff, but like I don't know, man.
Well, I forget who it was. Some comic way back when they're probably dead now. But had this joke about like the world's fattest man. I think it may have been Carrot Top even. But it was like the world's fattest man is however like 1,000 some odd pounds or whatever. Even if he loses 200 pounds, what are you gonna say? Like, oh, you look great. Like it's not.
Not being super fat though is that the heavier you are, the easier it is to lose weight. Basically, because it's like if you've been eating 5,000 calories a day, you cut to 3,000 calories a day, you're gonna lose 20 pounds in a month. Like,
Yeah, but How do
or
you,
something.
20 pounds
Even
of
more than that, maybe.
dent and 566 is.
Yeah, but in a year, how much is 20 pounds? Let's like a month. And then it slowly tapers off over time and you lose less and less as you get thinner. But like, it's not that hard to lose weight if you're 500 pounds.
I'm not saying that it's impossible. I am saying that this 19-year-old girl at the time of us talking about this is dead.
Yeah, she's probably dead. That's really unfortunate. We should mourn her passing. Okay, we are moving on. Oh, yeah, I think I might actually have a sinus infection. I could just feel it in my face, you know?
Shit.
Like, I feel like I need to be, like, making pug noises to deal with this situation. Like, because they're always, like, making noises and huffing, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know. At least mine is. I don't know.
I mean, you do have the face of a dog.
I look just like mine. My little pug.
Yes.
My
Just,
little Chinese man dog. Okay. Would I be the asshole for putting a camera in the kitchen without telling my husband?
probably. What for?
I will say, story time, I guess, before we start this. I know everyone loves my story time so much. My husband put in a camera in our like kitchen area a long time ago, the first time he did it, because he was like, well, when we're not home, I could have a video if anyone breaks into the house. Like we didn't live in the bad neighborhood, but we lived right next to the bad neighborhood. Like our neighborhood was the neighborhood right next to the really, really rough one. But anyway, and I would look over at it and I'd be like, he could just spy on me and what I'm doing if he wanted to. I don't like this at all. So I would like cover it up with a rag during the day. And it took me a while to get over that because it's just like, what if like I don't look my best. I'm still in my pajamas and I'm not wearing makeup. He doesn't need to see that. Just checking in on us while he's at work. Like because I get dressed and like do my hair and stuff before he got home. And I don't know. Like that just takes away all the
Of the mystique of what?
all the mystique is gone because he sees what I look like. I don't know. When I'm just like dealing with a toddler and got 2 hours of sleep last night. I don't know.
You just don't want him to be like, why were you hitting the kids?
I just covering it up. Why have you baked 3 batches of cookies and given them all to the neighbors today? Like this is insane. Do you really like baking that much? That's yeah.
If you got like if Erica got if I got a camera and I was like, oh cool, this and Erica started covering up, I'd go, well, she's cheating on me. Guess who's going to the strip club? Me.
I just am paranoid. I don't know. I have a really bad issue with like privacy issues because my dad would like he took the doorknob off my door so I couldn't even like shut it all the way when I was a teenage girl and the only girl in the house, by the way, and would like ransack my room and dig through literally everything, like even like under the mattress and pull my drawers out and stuff. Like I've never been able to have privacy basically because then like not long after I moved out of my dad's house, I had a husband and a family and stuff. I don't know. I've never had privacy. So I'm very particular about certain things. I just need to have like you don't touch this. You don't mess with this. I don't know. Like if someone tried to go through my purse, I'd probably freak out. There's nothing in there to worry about. There's nothing they can't see, but I would just be so indignant.
I think that's every person though. You're not special because you don't like people going through your purse.
I don't know. I'm just saying I would like probably chimp out. Like I would have like an autistic moment. Like I would
really
like short
good
circuit.
I don't know why you just like
I feel like I would have an extreme reaction.
Just make mental checklists of like, okay, so I can do that. That'll be funny.
It's like I would probably react as if you just punched me in the nose and broke it.
That's also
like
on the list.
It's broken. Anyway, yeah, maybe that's not that weird. I just mean I'm just like I don't want anyone watching me. I want privacy. I don't know.
This was probably before all of those fucking Ring cameras got hacked, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because
I was before the Ring was a thing. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because yeah, I wouldn't put one of those fucking things in my house. Good God, no. Like.
No, we have some cameras now that are on like only on the downstairs, so not near any bedrooms or anything like that. And they're on just the Wi-Fi. I guess it's possible someone could hack into it, but it's not like on a whole network. Like you can't just get into it if you don't have our Wi-Fi password.
Yeah, those are hard to come by. Nobody could ever get a Wi-Fi password.
I mean, I'm sure they could, but like, anyway, they're just gonna watch my dog sleep because it's just pointed at his crate, like, and see my kitchen being a mess. Anyway, let's actually move on to the story.
All right.
So, some strange things have been happening. My husband is complaining about me forgetting things, like loading the dishwasher and not switching it on, or leaving the stove or oven on after cooking, or not putting things back in the fridge. Things I'm 95% sure I remembered to do.
So she's not doing them.
I'll switch on the boiler, aka water heater for US readers, for a hot bath, and an hour later it will be off. My husband says he didn't touch it. Then this morning, I came to brush my teeth, and my toothbrush already had toothpaste on it. What the fuck?
Do they have a
Did
gas
I come in
leak?
earlier? That's what everyone in the comments was saying. It was like, have you checked a gas leak? And she's like, well, yeah, I checked we have detectors all over the house. I mean, I can go get it like an extra thing to test just in case, but like, I mean, we have the detectors all over the house.
Okay,
and
it's
they're
either
on, they're working.
Yeah, but it's either a gas leak, a ghost, or the coolest,
Or-
funniest husband in the world.
He's like pranking. I think he's really just trying to screw with her, honestly.
That's awesome.
It sounds like he's just going too far with a prank. I don't know. Either that or it's like legit abuse trying to drive her insane, but it doesn't seem like...
That doesn't make sense. No, that doesn't make sense. What man is going to try to make a woman more crazy?
Have you never heard of the term gaslighting?
Yeah, it's a play.
It's literally... No, okay. It's based on that. That's where the term comes from because it perfectly explained it. Kind of thing, but it's a thing that abusers do, like deranged narcissistic men do these things. It's just probably not the case because it's not super common for it to go this far. Like it's usually just like, no, I never said that, you're crazy. It's not usually this, you know.
What are you explaining?
Gaslighting.
No, you weren't.
Okay, you know what? You're gaslighting me. Why does everyone do this? My husband keeps trying to tell me gaslighting isn't real and it doesn't exist and calling me a crazy person, and he does it all the time. And I'm trying to explain to him, no, it does exist. And he's just like, I don't know what you're talking about. I've never heard of this before. And I'm like, well, we talked about it yesterday because you did this yesterday. It's a freaking problem. Anyway, I might just be crazy though.
Probably.
Anyway, I came to brush my teeth and my toothbrush already had toothpaste on it. What the fuck? Did I come earlier? Did I not brush my teeth last night? That's just plain weird. Now, I might be in denial or have paranoia as an exciting extra, or I just read too much Reddit, but it occurs to me that this could also be gaslighting in the old-fashioned sense. I have no reason to suspect my husband of doing anything like that, but like affairs, that's what everyone thinks, isn't it?
No, I don't think. I think maybe she's just a drunk or something.
Maybe. I don't think anyone she doesn't mention drinking or anything.
You know who doesn't? Alcoholics trying to get sympathy from people on Reddit. Think of that.
So I would like to install a camera to reassure myself that it's really me doing these things. Obviously, I can't get permission from my husband without defeating the whole purpose, but I don't want to damage my relationship in the much more likely case that this has nothing to do with him. Would I be the asshole for temporarily invading his privacy to make myself feel better?
I mean, it's going to be really funny if she gets the damn camera, realizes that she is doing those things, and is like, oh, I have some dissociative fucking disorder.
It could be something like that developing, but I don't know. Does that just develop later in life without a trigger?
I mean, maybe. How old did she say she was?
Look. Oh, it's one of the rare ones where they don't say. Substantial weird 504 is that, so there's no clue in there. No, I don't know how old she is. It doesn't say at all, but I don't know. It could be that. But she goes on to, in an edit, explain that this has been like a mild problem for months. It's not just like a few days where it suddenly happened. And that her husband isn't showing any symptoms at all. Like he's not doing any of the same things unless he's the one doing the things and thinking she did the things or didn't do the things, you know? Like it could be him and he's just blaming it on her.
No.
But I don't know.
But why would he put toothpaste on her Toothbrush.
That's true. It would be like his toothbrush.
Yeah.
So it's got to be her. Like, yeah, either he's screwing with her
Which is
and
awesome.
having a good, fun time here and laughing when she's not looking. Like, yeah, she'll figure it out eventually. She'll be mad, but whatever. It's worth it.
That would
Or
rule.
she's an addict of some sort, or she's got like some late onset disorder. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, something's going on. Because if her husband isn't having any symptoms, then it's not a gas leak.
I mean, I say what you do instead of doing the camera thing. Say, hey, this is really weird. I want to go to a doctor about this. And if he is pranking her, then he's going to go, okay, no, you're fine.
Yeah. Other weird thing is like, I feel like if I was acting like this, my husband would be like, you need to go see someone. You need to get a brain scan.
Well, yeah, but I mean, people, I don't know, some people are just forgetful.
I mean, I'm really forgetful, but I'm not this bad.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't know.
they
if
could
it's
be
a s-
old.
I don't. Yeah, they don't say age at all. That's a good question. Like maybe she has super early onset dementia because she's like 50. It's like just super early. That's possible too,
Eh?
right? I don't know how common it is, but I'm sure it happens.
Yeah, I would go to a doctor before I got the camera, although the camera thing would be really funny because you're probably not going to like what you see. Because, like, best case scenario, it's a ghost.
Yeah,
Like,
that's true. They could be haunted. I didn't even think about that. It's a ghost. You
Could
need
be
to
ghost.
call ghost hunters. Actually, no, you need to call Here to Help. You know what I think?
Ghost division.
Later, yes, we should have a ghost division where you and I are here to help you get rid of your ghosts.
I'll just trick the ghosts or whatever demon's in there. I'll be like, look, it's one of you. And I'll just point to you and then you can deal with it.
If I ever decide to just start showing my face with this stuff, we lived near each other and like all the things came together. Ghost hunters as a bonus thing, like a regular once a month bonus thing. We go somewhere weird.
We go
hunt
trespass and
Yes. Well, maybe not.
I'll get drunk.
But we could just go to the woods. We wouldn't really have to trespass again.
Why are then I'm just getting drunk in the woods.
Yeah, but we shouldn't videotape ourselves trespassing.
People do it all the time.
Yeah.
Where do you think ghost hunting channels come from? They're people just running around and like run down old buildings that are totally unsafe to be in, and they hear a homeless person and they're like, ghost.
Just go in my backyard. It's like tiny. It's like super tiny. We're just in the backyard. Like, what is that? It's the dog. He's possessed. He doesn't usually snort like that.
It's the ghost of the HOA. Ooh.
Oh my god. Just go to the HOA meeting building. Just go to the pool. Like, this is clearly a haunted pool.
Yeah.
Okay, but I really do like that idea. Ghost Hunters here to help you get rid of your ghosts. It's a little bit of a long title. I feel like
Ghost Hunter's here to help you get rid of your ghosts. Put that one on
Well,
a fucking, TV
here
there.
here to haunt sounds better, but that sounds like we're haunting
Yeah.
them, and that's the opposite of what we want.
No, it's not good.
I
Here to
don't
haunt.
think a workshop.
We'll stalk your girlfriend for you. Ooh, ghosts. Golly.
Exactly. That would be good. We could have a gang stalking service. Wait, no, we really shouldn't do that. We'll be the haunting.
I don't think that's a great plan.
It depends on how much they pay us.
I mean,
Okay, so our advice is probably just go get that checked out. If your brain is fine, if everything is fine, then no, I think just suggest you should go get help for it and go get your brain checked, like Bryden was saying. Because yeah, if it is a prank, then he's just gonna tell you no and admit it. He's
or
probably not gonna let it go that far.
he's really awesome and he lets you go to the doctor. And it's like, you're not crazy. I don't know what it could be. It's weird. It just does it for years. That would rule.
The next step, if I could advise the husband, would to be make ghost noises while she's trying to sleep.
Yeah.
at some point. Like if you want to step up the prank, you've got to start like banging things around and then run and lay down real quick and act like you were sleeping the whole time.
Set the kitchen on fire and be like, "What did you do?"
Perfect. All right, let's see. Let's do a short one next because I think we're getting close to the end, guys.
Yeah, we got about 5 minutes.
Let me see. Here we go. I can't read greater than, less than math symbols.
Well, just practice.
I'm 18. I've graduated high school, and I cannot for the life of me understand the greater than and less than symbols. But you know what?
It's Pac-Man,
he actually
bird.
put them in the right order.
Well, then he does get it.
So what is he not getting? Like the same thing he put in the title is the order he put the symbols there, because he actually put this. I don't get it. If I go on Google and look them up, I'm presented with an example. I understand. But take this away and I have no idea. Those multi-posts on Instagram that are like unpopular opinion, but blank greater than blank. I have no idea which is better than the other. I skip the text and make my own conclusion. People explain it to me and I forget in minutes. I don't know the greater than, less than symbols.
It's the big mouth and then the tiny bird mouth.
Well, the alligator eats the bigger number.
Yeah.
That's all it is. The alligator wants to eat the bigger number and it would turn away from the smaller one because it's not as big of a meal. Like that's...
See, I always did Pac-Man bird mouth because like it looks like a beak. Birds eat little stuff. Pac-Man eats big
alligator.
stuff. The alligator, whale would be another one.
It could be a whale.
Anything that you could draw it into is fine. Anything with a mouth, kind of, you know.
It's a Bryden.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. You can draw any damn thing you want. And he seems to understand it. I think this 18-year-old kid is just stoned.
I think maybe so, actually. It's possible that he's just like, I have no idea what this is. Have I ever known what this is? And he knows. He just doesn't know right this second.
Not a long-term problem he's had. He was just on TikTok, started overthinking it, and was like, I don't fucking know. Time to go to Reddit and find out.
Well, our advice is to just remember the mouth wants to eat the bigger one.
Yeah.
That's it.
And that you're dumb. And that you're a dumb kid.
Well, he might just be high, like you were saying. So I just thought that was really cute. Some 18-year-old just being like, I really can't figure this out, dude.
It's still not as bad as you remember the like 18-year-old girl that got an L and an R tattooed on her fucking hands to tell right from left, right?
Did she?
Yeah.
Did she get it on the wrong hands? Because that would be hilarious if she got it on the... And she's just like telling the tattoo guy, okay, so an L on this one and an R on this one. He's like, oh, okay, if that's what you want.
Well, that would be a funnier way to do it. I mean, I don't know. Like, if you saw
the left hand makes an L.
Yeah.
It makes an L. There's easy ways to remember these things. The right hand does not make an L. It makes a backwards L.
No, I mean, it's just, I don't know. I'll bet it was just something so she can really tell the difference between right and left. It was just some dumb like, oh, I'm so quirky thing. But if I saw that, I'd go, you're dumber than shit. Don't even talk to me. Give me my drink back. Give me my drink back.
Is it really any dumber than your tattoos, though?
My tattoos are funny.
Are they? You just have like a star right here.
I did that myself.
Yeah.
Got a lot of them I've done myself.
Man, I'm glad that I didn't ever do it like deep enough to stick around for more than a couple of years. But when I was a teenager, instead of tattooing myself, I just like carved things. Like not very shallow, just enough to where it would like leave the slightest scar and then go away after a year, like that kind of thing. And I'm glad I never did it too deep on that front because I would just have stupid shit all over my body, but at least it'd be scars so you can't tell unless you get close. I don't know.
I think I'm gonna just start dropping off tattoo machines at high schools, just right outside, just fully wrapped on the premises, and just go. The world's gonna be a different place. So that'll be cool.
It's gonna be very different.
And just like I'll drop off a box of tattoo machines and then just like a year subscription to like SoundCloud Plus or whatever it's called. That way, I'm just encouraging kids to become SoundCloud rappers and tattoo
Oh,
their
just
faces.
like tattoo their face.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
You know what people should do more is just get like a marker and pretend you have tattoos. That way you can switch them out all the time. Like a Sharpie, you can wash it off eventually. It might take a few times to scrub it off, but
This is why
just
you'll
have
never
to-
be. This is why you'll never be cool. Is because
Why?
that you're like, yeah, you know, what'd be really cool? Fake tattoos with a Sharpie. You're never gonna make
like
it
why the hell would I want something permanent?
because
I
it's
can't-
badass.
I've never thought of any idea that I would not regret later, except I wanted if I ever got a tattoo, I'd get a giant octopus like wrapped around my arm, and that's stupid, right?
No, I've seen people get those. They're pretty cool.
Yeah, but I would want it to be like a cool color, and then it would fade and look bad later.
Yeah,
I
you're
wouldn't
gonna
just make it
fade and look even worse later.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean,
I told my husband about the idea, and he was like, "Look, you can't just get one tattoo. Like, you either have no tattoos or you go with it and you have a bunch." And I was like, "Well, I don't really want to have a sleeve, so I guess I can't have a tattoo." That's basically how that conversation went. He was like, "Look, either no tattoos or you get lots of tattoos."
well,
I was like,
it's sometimes
I don't
how
know
it
about
works.
that.
Yeah, some people that tends to be. You know, you just start doing it because you're
Well,
like, I broke the ice on it. Might as well.
No, he was talking about what's attractive since I'm his wife.
Oh,
Like, I have two options here, okay?
I
Like,
think-
that's it.
I think you should tattoo your face.
I really do want just a swastika like Charles Manson.
Damaged, like
Just right
like
there. Well,
Joker.
I got bangs. I could just cover it up.
Yeah, you do have
Nobody will
terrible
know.
bangs.
They're great bangs. I need to cut them again. They're getting too long, actually.
Just shave
Okay,
your
everyone.
fucking head.
Maybe I'll do that.
You should.
Maybe I should shave my head except for the bangs.
And start wearing ski masks everywhere for everyone's benefit. Can COVID come back, please? That way, you know, we can just save the fucking people at the grocery store the time. Like,
Yeah, I either have COVID right now or I have a sinus infection. That's what I think.
it's probably a sinus infection. Both are funny, but one's going to be more of a pain in your ass.
I'm going to lose my voice tonight. I can already feel it. Okay, everyone, we're out of time for today, but we're about to go record our Patreon episode. And if we're lucky, Keg will wake up
Yeah.
from his deep slumber that he's apparently doing right now and to show up for the bonus episode, which will be out on Monday. You can go to patreon.com/here-to-help-podcast. It's $1, or you could pay us more if you really wanted to. But it's $1. Just do it. Just give us money. Just $1. It's not
That's
going to
true.
hurt you. You could reach us on Twitter at OctoAbby and at one and only Bryden. You can get in touch with me to join our wonderful Discord server. It's like a party in there. Bryden, do you have any plugs today?
No, I mean, I'm just through the month of January going to be playing a bunch of video games here on this channel every now and then. I wouldn't quite call the Discord a party.
It's a freaking party.
It's
We're
more like
having a
a
good time in there.
Very quiet cafe.
Stop. You're not selling it. This is the opposite of what I was going for. Thank you for listening, everyone, and have a great week, secure in the knowledge that we are with you and we are the only ones you can trust are here to help.